Why are you so bothered by what others think of you? Why do you feel so underconfident and unlucky? Why are you so unproductive? Why are you always procrastinating hate on yourself and others? Why are you always finding criticisms in what others do? And if any of this relates with you, you are on the right video. I think is nowadays people want to fit in so bad they do anything to be like others, like ordinary people. But to be honest, why you want to be that 99% and not that 1% working hard? If you want to be successful, if you want to reach your goals, if you want to be different from others, if you want to stop procrastinating hate on the one who is actually different and then actually be different and show others what you are capable of, then be that 1% who is working hard at this time and using the time, not the 99% doing nothing. Don't be ordinary. In my previous video I kept on saying that you got to find yourself, and half of the people don't know how to find themselves. Okay, so let me just tell you, do a thing. Okay, be productive and search shadow work questions on Pinterest. Okay, and then you'll find a lot of questions there. Fill up those, blindly fill up those. Once you fill up like 4 to 5 of them, you'll already know, like, 20 to 30% where to start from, because you'll understand what are your flaws while answering those questions. And if you still cannot find, then I'm right here. Okay, we'll create a new you, because a lot of people do anything to do what they want to do. Okay, people go to any extent to be who they want to be. Half of the people, and this is not a very good example, but if they don't like their face, they change it even though they cannot afford it, right? But that should be the dedication in finding yourself and being a better person. You deserve this time of your life. When will you give yourself time? In your 30s and 40s and 50s, when you're already old, you cannot do anything. You have to give this time to you. You have to dedicate this whole time towards your career, your success, and you as a human being, for your own well-being and your family's well-being and for everybody around you. Got to do this. Okay, stop wasting time playing online games. Okay, if that's doing nothing for you, if you're not earning through it, if you're not learning anything through it, okay, stop doing that. I see a lot of people in their teenage years, in their 18, 19, or whatever, okay, they spend time dating around. Like, you're not dating one person, they're not dating one person, they're not being in love with one person. This is not an investment for them, for their future self, okay? They're dating people around. Like, why are you doing that to yourself? Like, girls, like, mainly I'm talking to girls, don't do that, okay? Have some respect for yourself. If you're going around dating 4 to 5 boys, then you're not, like, making yourself a better person over there. Rather, you are decreasing your own value, because if everyone is dating you, if you have dated everybody, you're not precious. Okay, you're not precious. Let me tell that to you. You deserve a lot better. You have to, don't waste time on such things, because you lose respect for yourself. Half of the people will obviously shame me for saying this, but at the end of the day, I have seen girls who have dated a lot. Okay, girls who have no dignity for themselves, girls who are not actually spending this time of their life on themselves. They are not valued later on, because they have lost their own value. And to be honest, you know how people value you? When you value yourself, people value you. When you value your time, people value your time. Okay, and if you lose the respect for yourself as in a certain relationship, you will obviously find others losing respect for you. I don't mean don't date somebody. What I mean is, don't date around, don't date so many people at the same time. You want to love somebody, do that, because that's okay. That makes you a better person. You'll find a lot of things about you. Okay, you want to love somebody, you want to stay loyal to somebody, you want to go on do have dates with somebody, go do that. But why are you going on so many dates? Like, this is not a playtime for you people. This is a time you build yourself, right? Don't do that shit. Okay, don't do that to yourself. I see a lot of girls, they think it's cool, right? They think it's cool, they think you're getting ready, okay, for so many boys. But at the end of the day, girl, you got to have that respect for yourself. Do that for yourself, not some guy out there. And from a young age, if you think, oh, I'm just so young right now, I'll do that later on, when I'll get married, I'll be loyal, now I'll go cheat around people. No, no. If people respect you from now, you will be habituated towards it, right? You have to be the person you want to be in the future, so do not do that. And if you still want to do that, you are a fool, then go be a fool. There are a lot of people who are so negative. If you tell them what anything good about your life, okay, they'll just find a criticism in it. And if you're somebody like that, please change yourself. I'm not trying to shame you, okay? So yeah, these people find negative things in it, okay, and they cannot see anything else. But this is not this is not something your fault. It is not your fault if the other person is always finding criticism in you. It is not your fault. It is them procrastinating their insecurities on you. So be unbothered. Practice detachment, be unbothered, okay? You know, why you care about others? You don't need those opinion, because the only opinion which matters is yours. You know what I want you to do when you find these people always, you know, saying negative things about you? Just go and be like, you know, girl, I feel really sorry for you that you feel this way, but I hope you feel better. Because that is what you're supposed to do, because those people are not finding anything in you. They have those hatred in themselves and they have to change it. And to be honest, if you're watching this video and you're somebody who is, who cannot be positive all the time, this is the time you spend on yourself and be positive. Okay, be a great person, be a better person from now. Start moving towards a better path now, okay, right? So I'm not trying to shame you, just, change it. There's a lot of ways to change it. Start meditating, start, writing positive things, like read positive things, okay? And then this negativity in you or whatever you see in others will go away. See, we all are humans, right? And we will not feel great all the time, right? Even I am not like this all the time. I feel unproductive, I feel low, right? But if you have built this self in you, then you can move on from these feelings a little faster than others. You will not be stuck in this, negativity throughout the time, okay? If you have built this positive person, and you can do this by affirmations, by writing down positive things, okay? If you be grateful, okay? I'll tell you, being grateful works like magic. To me, it works like magic, and I'm sure it will work like magic to you also. You have to be like, find the good things in what's happening in your life. If you're like, oh, the studies are so bad, like, man, there are people out there who are willing to study, but they cannot afford it, or they cannot, they're in the war situation, or they are facing something so bad that they cannot study. So just, be grateful. I know it's difficult, but at least you're having the ability, you're having the chance to do it, right? So find the positivity in it. If you think that, oh, I don't look good, man, there are people who lost their beauty from acid attack or from any other fire or anything, right? Just think of them, and you can do so much better. If you think that your life is miserable, look at people under you, okay? Look at those people who are, you would just give everything to have a life like yours. Stop saying negative things. And I see a lot of people, they keep on saying negative things, and I keep on telling them, do not speak negative things. You're manifesting those things in your life, and then they don't listen. And after they don't listen, they end up actually being in that situation, and then they say, oh, someone was so right about it. And I'm guaranteeing you, your life will get 50% better the moment you start speaking positive things, when the moment you start affirmating for yourself, okay? We have to change the way we look at ourselves in the mirror. If you're always saying negative things, you will see a negative person in the mirror. And I don't see a negative person in me. Then why are you seeing a negative person in you? What's the difference? We all are humans, right? I just feel so sad when I see people always complaining about their life, but there are people out there who are in a worst condition, like living in a worse situation, okay? And people below poverty, and they would die to have a life like them, and they don't understand the value of their life. They don't value their life. You should be grateful that you're alive. People out there are dying. You're a loser if you are actually just willing to stay in the situation you are currently. You have to change it. You have to upgrade. If your parents gave you a certain life, a certain lifestyle, in certain society, okay? And if you want to stay in the same society, have the same lifestyle, you don't want to upgrade, if you don't want to keep going and going and going and work harder and harder to be a better and better person, more successful, if you're not elevating in your life, then you are already a loser, right? Because people out there are doing so much more. Even if they have like a lot, they have enough, but people out there are working harder, because that's what life is about. Why are you always complaining? What is your excuse to not change yourself? If you say that you don't have the money, then go earn the money. Go beg on the streets or something, man. But there are many other ways to earn money and fulfill your dreams. People are, they are doing a 9 to 5 job, they are studying and also taking care of the family, because they are in that bad situation. What is your excuse? What is your excuse? You don't have the money, go earn the money. If you're a student, you can go and teach. And if you think that you have a bad reputation because you don't study, go study first, get a good reputation, and then go and teach, okay? Get some money for yourself, because if you don't do it for yourself, you will never do it for somebody else, right? I read about a dancer, okay, Bharatanatyam dancer. She's an Indian, okay? So I also saw her in serials, okay? I don't know if you a lot of people might guess also. Okay, so that person has prosthetic leg and she's the dancer and she has a lot of trophies. What is your excuse? People out there who are actually hating the way they look are going to, you know, any extent to earn the money and then get the surgery. It's not a good example, I'm saying again, but people out there are doing anything to be the person they want to be. The minimum you have to do is start to know yourself and be productive from now at this age. One more thing I would say for not being a loser is fix your circle, okay? If the people around you are losers, you're gonna stay a loser. You better rather not have a circle than have a jokers around you who are spoiling your life more or having a bad impact on you, okay? To be honest, people out there are really jealous, okay? Not everybody is a nice person and you have to start identifying them. You will go and tell them, oh, you have a YouTube account. They're gonna be like, oh, what are you trying to do? Be famous, be an actor? Like, you know, they're gonna shame you for that, okay? And if there are any people who will shame you, they're not, you know, they're not somebody who is finding criticism in you. They're just negative and jealous. Kick those people out of your life. Just kick them. Genuinely, just kick them, man. Nothing's gonna happen. People lose people all the time. There are people who are in relationship for 10 years, 20 years, getting divorced and having a breakup. You can do it. Just kick some people out of your life. Once you are alone, you'll find better people for you. You'll find better friends for you who will actually support you. While I say circle, I not only mean human being, I mean also social media and other things. If you always see negative things on your social media, delete your social media. And if you have some people in your life who are always upset and always showing negative emotions and negativity and always crying, I'm not saying don't help people around, okay? But you should know the difference between a person who is genuinely upset and needs help and a negative person. And if you see a negative person, then just block them. You have to be kind, but you have to be kinder to yourself, okay? Hey, and trust me when I say this, if you cannot do the minimum, skip this video and stay a fool. Although it's a bitter truth. I can just feed you with the motivation, others can just hit your dopamine and it will rise. I can just tell you that you have to wake up, you have to do this, you have to do that. Your parents can motivate you, I can motivate you, okay? But we cannot make you disciplined. Only you can make yourself disciplined. Only you are the person who will force yourself into discipline and then it will become a habit, right? So do that for yourself because you deserve it. Your future self deserves it. Your future family deserves it. I'll tell you about me, and not only about me, it's like my younger ages of life, like younger than this, okay? And a lot of girls have faced this, okay? There are aunties and other girls and boys and uncles, okay? Even people aged your grandma, okay, who will just try to spread rumors about you or even judge you, right? But you know what, you just have to know that those people are really low. Even I have spent a lot of my time overthinking about what others think of me, right? Because those people just wanted a gossip, a topic to gossip about, and they gossiped and it just left a scar on me. But to be honest, what did it do to me? Did they come to my face and puked on it? No, right? Nothing happened to me. It was all just in my head because those people need a topic. They are so low that they do this to girls, right? Mainly girls. And even if you're a boy, you can face this in your life, right? So the only thing you have to know this: the person who are bothering you mentally are just so stupid and just potatoes. Just think of them as potatoes and they just want to gossip. So just at the end of the day, you have to think that these people will forget about me, but I am not. I'm giving it such a long time of my life and spending such horrible amount of time on it, while they will just move on from it. They'll find another gossip topic and move on, right? Girls will always face that, oh, being judged for clothing, being judged for talking to boys, or being judged for anything. And if there are people around you who are doing this, you cannot do anything about them. They're just, they're sick. They're mentally sick people, and you have to look down at them. I say be a greater person, be kind and all, but when there are people out there just disturbing your mental peace, look down at them. They're stupid. They're just so dumb. They have nothing else to do. What are you worried about? Genuinely, don't you feel just disgust that am I worried about someone so low? Genuinely so low. At the end, all I want to say is, start working now. Do not waste any time. We have no excuse, absolutely no excuse. Whom are we giving excuses to ourselves and our future? We have to do it for ourselves and our family. Okay, and I can just motivate you and boost your dopamine, but you have to do it for yourself. You have to be the disciplined one, right? Stay subscribed to my channel so that I can motivate you and give you a reality check. And if you want daily motivation, you can follow me on Instagram. I post daily motivational reel there.